You guys might have dreams about what you want to be when you grow up. Maybe a vet and help animals, or a chef and make delicious food. But for me, it was to be an astronaut. Now, I know trees don't normally make it into space. They're usually stuck in the ground. But crazily enough, me and 1,000 other tree seeds were sent to space. We were part of the Artemis 1 flight aboard the Orion spaceship, which launched in 2022 and traveled around the moon. That's what gives us the nickname Moon Trees. But this wasn't the first time that trees have been sent to space. More than a half century ago, NASA astronaut Stuart Roosa, the pilot for the Apollo 14 mission, carried tree seeds into lunar orbit. The Apollo 14 moon trees were grown into seedlings by the USDA Forest Service and eventually given out to groups all around the world. In a nod to the legacy of the Apollo 14 and as a celebration of the future of space exploration with NASA's Artemis program, a new generation of moon tree seeds traveled into space aboard the Orion spacecraft. The seeds traveled thousands of miles beyond the moon, spending about 4 weeks in space before returning to Earth. Once we returned back to Earth, NASA needed to find good homes for us. It was hard to choose because, 1, we needed to be planted in very specific places so we could thrive, and 2, a lot of people wanted a moon tree. Since I am a giant sequoia tree, NASA said I needed a home that was on the west side of the Sierra Nevada mountains. Luckily, Quest Science applied for a moon tree, and NASA found that Livermore was a perfect fit for my home. So I was granted permission to land permanently. I've been staying at Alden Lane Nursery in Livermore and have been taken care of by Jackie. Thanks, Jackie. I'm finally big enough to be planted in October after the summer heat, but there's one problem. I don't have a name. Your mission, if you choose to accept it, fill out this form with kind and creative name ideas for me. Make sure to include things like your name and grade so we can tell you if you win. Psst. The winner will get themselves a sweet, sweet prize. The deadline for ideas is September 13th. Starting September 20th, the whole city of Livermore will get to vote on our favorite names, with the winning name being announced October 14th. I'm getting my very own planting ceremony towards the end of October, where I'm going to be placed in my forever home behind the Civic Center Library, with a fancy name plaque to boot. I'm so excited to see what you think my name should be. Blasting off. Bye-bye!